Today's video is very exciting for me. It is actually my 1 year anniversary since resigning from my position and starting my own business. I cannot believe it. It's been a whole year. And boy, have I learned a lot about business in the last year. So I just want to do hopefully a quick video about the things that I have learned in starting a business. I think I have like five major points. First thing I learned in starting a business is to set up your business structure completely in the beginning. So don't wait on that. Of course, it's not mandatory, but you definitely want to pick a purposeful name. You want to pick decide on your structure. You may need to hire an attorney or Legal Shield or someone to kind of help you through that. But there's also YouTube University. So there's a lot that you can learn and save some money on. But you definitely want to look at your name, your structure, and also getting an EIN. Second thing I learned is setting up a business account. You definitely want to separate your personal business from your business. I went in to apply for a business account after I got my business structure and paperwork set up. So you'll need to do that first. The person that was helping me kept saying, "Hey, are you sure you don't want a business credit card?" In my mind, I'm like, no, I have my own personal credit card. I have a debit card. Why would I need a business card? That was a mistake, right? So I soon went back, I think a couple months later, to say, yeah, sign me up for that business credit card. That will help in all your business expenses. And I also had to separate in my mind personal versus business is completely handled in a different way. So that's my recommendation. I wish I had set it up sooner. I still separated everything, but there are some things that you may want to put on that credit card versus using a debit card. That's a whole nother video. I'm going to write that down. The third lesson that I learned is setting up a website. So again, this is something that is a personal decision, right? Some people say, I don't need a website. And they're right, you don't necessarily need one, but you seem to be taken more seriously. If you have an official website, you can draw people to that website. You can sell things on your website. So in my opinion, a website is needed. I would even say early on. So I ventured out there and I signed up through Wix, Wix.com, and I just used their business template. So another thing that I wish I had done is to get professional website help. I did okay. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you did really good to do this on your own." Everything, the basics are there, etc. And that's great. I appreciate that because I went through a lot to set up my own website, but I wish I would have had help, to be honest. And now I'm actually taking that step to get professional help with my website because SEO settings is very important to a business to make sure that you are able to be found by your customers or by potential customers. And you just want everything set up right. So the Google free website, if you have a Google or Gmail account, that works too. But I am a believer in having a website. The fourth lesson I learned in starting a business is to get a mentor early on. And you don't necessarily have to pay for a mentor. Of course, there's a lot of mentors, coaches out there that you can pay for. But as a new business owner, you may not have the funds to do that at that moment. And there are some free resources that I found out about several months in to this year that I wish I had known early on. Signed up for a free mentor through the SCORE, which is score.org, if you want to go and look up that resource. There are lots of resources I'm finding out for new business owners, so definitely take the time to research that and find and obtain a mentor. The fifth reason I learned from starting a business is social media. I have been this person. I've never been a big social media person. So social media is very important. You cannot use the excuse that you don't know how to do it, you don't want to do it. As a matter of fact, you cannot afford not to do it. So social media is very important. You cannot deny the power of having social media presence, especially after this pandemic. You look around, you're in a restaurant, you're at work, you're at school, everyone is always on what? Their cell phone. So you want to make sure that you have a post or an ad or something that's scrolling through their feeds because that's where people buy and purchase and look up information and find notaries or find an HR consultant. So if you're not on those sites, yes, you could do other avenues to market and advertise, but social media is free, you all. It's free. Now, of course, you have to pay for the ads and all that, but it's free for the most part. So you have to determine the platforms that you want to be on. You don't have to be on all of them, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. People kept telling me about TikTok. I'm like, I'm not getting on TikTok. I'm not dancing. I'm doing all those things. Well, turns out I follow the lead, especially with younger folks. My nephew advising me as well. And he said, just get on it. And a lot of other people, frankly, said the same thing. So I decided to set up an account, and go figure. That is my largest audience. It is a different type of environment on TikTok. But I found out that strangers really support what you're doing for the most part, as long as you are putting out good information, sharing, etc. So don't make that an excuse. Find a way, pick the platforms, make a plan as to how you're going to create the content, when you're going to post it, how you're going to engage. And I will tell you that it has made a big difference in my business. And I recently got on Pinterest. I want to say there was another one, but find the ones that work for you. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not a Twitter person, but I am a TikTok person now. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Okay, I will close this because I can go on and on for what I've learned this year of being on my own and starting a business. Cannot close this post, my first year kind of celebration post here, without saying thank you to everyone that has supported me from day one. I'm going to get in trouble if I start naming names, but my mom has been my biggest cheerleader. Oh my goodness, and some other people, but I really appreciate it. You just don't know how far subscribing to the different social media channels means to me or any business owner. Liking, making comments, sharing the post, it means so much more than what you even think. First of all, it's just support mentally. And then another important factor is the algorithm. So the more people like, share, subscribe, comment, the more they will show it to other people. So I just honestly really appreciate everyone that has done that in this past year and will continue to do that, and new subscribers and people that will like it. So it's never too late. So please, I am asking for your support on my social media channels and anything else that I am doing. It is greatly appreciated. And I just cannot celebrate my first year without everyone that has been supporters of mine and giving me an encouraging word and just motivating me to keep going. So I also want to say, not just for me, I now know what it means from just having a business or any endeavor, right, that you are on social media trying to support, not just from a personal standpoint, but from a business standpoint. It means so much to people to like the post. So please, please do that. It's free. Look for me in this second year to have more posts and more opportunities to share and really serve the public in terms of being a notary in St. Louis County and City. I am also an HR consultant, so if you need individual support, employee support, small business, nonprofits, churches, school districts, you name it, I am available to help. And I just look forward to elevating this next year and just doing what I need to do to keep growing in my business. So let's finish this year strong. I appreciate everyone and thank you for watching as always. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, take a look at the middle of your page and you'll see the word subscribe in red. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and you will be subscribed to this YouTube channel. And also take a look at my description. You'll see my other social media platform handles where you can support me on those platforms as well. Thank you again.